Hello Battlestate Games and YouTube folks, since I'm making this video available on my channel. A while back I contacted BSG via Tarkov website, opening a ticket saying that I'm incredibly desynced in this game and it feels like it's just me. I mean, of course, everybody complains about desync every once in a while, but it seems that it's very odd with me. So I prepared this video and timestamps are listed below, so you can choose whatever part you feel like watching first or only. In the case of Battlestate Games, it would be probably the video that they required of me, which is me playing in a window screen, displaying the taskbar showing how my internet is behaving while I'm playing. I'm not sure what that's gonna accomplish, but I did that, and perhaps you guys gonna find something. In this first part of the video, I'm gonna show you a selection of clips of mine playing Tarkov, and it's gonna be painfully obvious how these gameplays are desynced. They were carefully selected because, as everyone knows, people argue against desync, and they only notice desync when it's like painfully obvious, like behind cover, and they don't notice when they're happening during a fight. So during fights, most of the times it doesn't. If you're watching outside or playing and you don't have a history of that repeating itself like again and again and again and again, you just watch it and you think like, okay, that's normal. You just die like a noob. But when you're experiencing that firsthand, you notice that there's something off. You usually like you're insta dead. You don't have time of reaction. You don't need several hits to eventually die. You just take all hits at once because your client's trying to catch up with the information from the server and everything is registered at once, and you're basically playing like 1 to 2 seconds in the past. What you're seeing is not true. So you're thinking you're seeing something and it's not. And most of the times like the enemy is shooting at, like, obviously he's not looking directly at you. He's looking at where you were like a second ago, and you're shooting straight into him and it's not registering. You're not killing him because he's not there, and because you're not even in fight at the current time. You're just watching a clip from 2 seconds ago. So basically this is an argument, and have that in mind when watching the clips that I selected that show how big of a desync this is, and try to connect what you saw and that logic to other fights. I mean, if it's happening that bad behind cover, try to imagine that during a fight. Now, in the second part of this video, I'm gonna show you some clips of streamers. And I'm not gonna show you what everybody already sees every day. And it's very constant. A streamer goes and he wide swings, or he slow picks, he crouch picks, or he just walks into a room without any information, whatever the fuck he does. And he just kills everyone without a single shred of reaction. The enemy doesn't do anything. They just sat there like fucking idiots. Or perhaps they do some damage, but it's never enough. It's like they are reacting really slowly. And I'm not talking about skills, it's net code. They're fighting from the past. So basically they never stood a chance. Even if they do some damage, they're never gonna kill the enemy. They're never gonna kill the streamers in this case. They're just reacting to something that's already happening, but not on their screen. They're taking damage and they're, oh shit, something's happening. They react, they cause some damage, but that fight is lost. And whatever the streamer does, it works for them. Whatever everybody else does, or at least me, it doesn't work. You know, we're playing different games here. So what I'm gonna show you instead are the very rare times that it desyncs against the streamers and they behave like that is crazy. That doesn't happen often, and they're not used to that. So they act like really surprised. They don't have a tolerance for that built up yet, so they get really frustrated with it. And that's the kind of shit that happens with me all the fucking time. So when I go to the end and I tell, what are you complaining about? That's the rest of the game for us. And I told Desmond that once. That which you are complaining right now happening to you, this once is happening to you, you're doing that to everybody else every time. He got so pissed that I shed a light on how not great he thinks it is. He banned me instantly. If I was talking bullshit here, talking out of my ass, he would just left it off. like any sound person would. But no, I struck a nerve, and people need to protect their fantasies. This bullshit is happening, like everywhere. A lot of people complain about this. I know it's an ongoing issue. Everybody says Battlestate's probably never gonna fix this. It's always gonna be here. When I bought the game, people told me, what are you waiting for to start playing this game? If you're waiting for them to fix the sync, you're never gonna play the game. Okay, I'm aware of that. I still play the game. I try to enjoy despite it and many other issues that are never being fixed. But my point here is I'm way more desync than everybody else. I see so many dog shit fights, like it's insanely easy for everybody else. People don't react to their dumb plays. Like, I need to do way more in order to get way less. In this scene, I'll show you how I need to play in order to try, just barely try, to prevent getting killed by desync. I'm basically shooting the fuck out of everything, pre-firing, in the hopes that maybe, just maybe, he stabs his head right into my line of sight. In fact, not just line of sight, just the line of the bullet itself, because if that doesn't happen, I don't kill them. The only way I kill them, by just hard scoping, it is if they don't see me. They don't find me in the background, so I have enough time to do something about it. By the way, that's 556 SSAAP. So usually what happens is, I pre-fire, the guy's not there, he either kills me or he doesn't, but next thing you know, he knows where I am, so he just kills me. But in this time, I have a friend and the guy is preoccupied with my friend, so I get to get the kill on him. Here you're gonna see what I just told you in this clip, in this first encountering. There. And then, you're gonna see him shooting me at my previous position. People usually say, Tarkov is desync, you need to pick first, the picker's advantage. I'm like, are you sure? Cause I wide swing, I shoot first, I aim punch, I go back to cover and die. And some might even say, as you often do, oh of course you're playing not on your servers, go play on the servers man. Okay, there you go, I'm on all my servers. And you see, it doesn't matter. Make it make sense. I may as well play on whatever servers, because even with a higher ping, the lag is the same. It doesn't matter. The sync is so violent that it doesn't matter that I have a high ping or a low ping. I get the sync into oblivion. Oh, and I almost forgot. I recorded some old videos of this happening. Shooting first, and it's like I never shot. No aim punch, just dead. And there, repeat insta shot. Nope, just that too. And some might be thinking, okay, what happens if you don't desync? Well, this happens. But then again, it desyncs again. Look at this shit. There, in the face, nope. In the face again, okay, you register, okay, does it work? Nope, dead, behind the wall. I mean, tree. Look at this shit. They can't cope with it. It's so foreign to them, the concept of desync. They're not used to that shit. Next. Look how pissed it's gonna get.
He's not even on my screen on a left hand. He's literally not even on my... Dude, I can't take it seriously. I can't. I mean, I can't take it seriously, dude. I ruined everything, man.
I'm dead before he's even on the screen, mate. What are you, 200 hours fucking 9 KD? What's going on here? Or have I just been diffed by Gary Barlow? What's going on? What's that all about? Adar Randy. Pre-firing round corners. Watch it be like Caldy, man.
Yeah, it's funny when it's not with you, right?